So this question is on correlation and regression, and we're told that they're checking to see if there is a linear relationship between the age and then the time it takes for these people to run 5,000 meters. So we have the data given to us. We also have a scatter plot, and it asks us to find the Pearson's product moment correlation, or R, for the data. So we're going to go to our calculator, we're going to go into statistics and then edit. And you can see here that I've typed in the data that we were given in the question. You can then go to statistics, calculations, and we want to do option 4, which is the linear regression, AX plus B. Now the X list, X here, is given in list 1, that's where I typed it. The Y list, or we need to remember actually our variable is T, is given in list 2. And the frequency should be left empty. There's no frequency. And then we're going to go into calculate, and we can see there that we have the R value and the line of regression. So the first part of the question asks us to find the R value, and the R value is 0.933 to 3 significant figures. So 0.933. Part B then asks us to comment on whether the R value shows us that we have weak, moderate or strong correlation in accordance to the table that we have here. So we can see there that it would fall into the strong section. So you can just write the word strong, or you can write that there is a strong positive correlation between the age and the race time. Normally we would give 2 things there, whether it's strong, weak, moderate, and whether it's positive or negative. But because of the way that that's been asked, it's just 1 mark for writing strong and referring to the table. And then part C says to write down the regression line, and there is a reminder here in the question that it is T on X. Now that just means that we have T as the variable instead of Y. So we have the information here. We can see that it's Y is equal to AX plus B on our calculator. So we would write that as Y is equal to, and then we're told that the A value, and again, always to 3 significant figures, is 0.228. So 0.228X plus, and then the B value there is 24.3. However, we've just said that that is not actually Y, and that we want T. So you must remember to then go back and edit this and make sure that you have T as your variable. There will be marks to using the correct variable there, to having T. And then the last part, part D, is it tells you that there is a 57-year-old male, and we have to use the regression line to complete the time that he might have taken. So we can see here that 57 does fall within our range of values, so it is going to be a valid result. So we're asked basically when X is equal to 57 to find what T is equal to. So we're going to use our line of regression to help us with this. So T is equal to 0.228 times by 57, which is our X, plus 24.3. And we can do that on our calculator. If we go to our regular calculator setting, we have 0.228 multiplied by 57, and we're going to add on to that 24.3, and that gives an estimation of his time as 37.3 minutes. So 37.3 mins. Okay, don't forget to round everything to 3 significant figures there. So in terms of the marks, there is 2 marks for the first question. So 1 is for the answer, and 1 is for the answer correctly rounded. There is 1 mark for the second part, which is just for writing the word strong. If you have more written, as long as the strong is there, then you're fine. And then part C is also just 1 mark, so that's for the full equation. That means that you have to have the correct variables and the correct 3 significant figure numbers. So that's 1 mark just for doing all of that. And then the last part is 2 marks. So one is for the method and one is for the answer. You would be able to get this method mark even if you had the wrong answer above, as long as you had used your previous answer. So there would be a follow-through mark for that one as well.